Hello, everybody. This is your boy, and I got a new one for you. But this is actually an older comic book. Actually, this is called Deathmate Tour. If you guys are familiar with the series, um, it was a series out back in the '90s called the Deathmate series. It was a series that was in combination of Valiant and Image Comics. Image and Valiant did a six book series actually, and of those six books, only one of them was the key, and that book is it's called the Death Made Black, and it is the first appearance of Gene 13. Um, that book is probably out of all of them, probably the most graded book ever because of Gene 13's um first appearance before the series actually came out. But this right here though introduction to the series. Um, as you can see, this book is probably a good book. Actually, this book is actually hard to find in this condition. Actually, this is actually a silver foil type foil cardstock cover, and as you can see, the letters is red. The letters is actually glitter. It's called glitter. It's hollow foil, but it's in glitter formation there. I'm trying to get it where you can see it. Um, okay, that's about good as I can catch it right here. But anyway, this is a beautiful book, and this book is, like I said, an introduction to the Deathmate series. In this book, it is it tells. I think it starts off in the way of the series how it actually jumped off the Image and Valiant Comics jump how the whole series started. It's actually a tool book also. You can get people with artists to sign it. In this book, it's not just the starting of the series of the Deathmate series. It also in the book also has the people who are responsible for the Deathmate series. It is the writers, the artists, the illustrators, inkers, letterers. They all are in this book. It's kind of it's a comic book. It's also a picture book. That's why they call it tour. That's why they call it the Deathmate Tour. Image also had one like this one too, called the Image Tour. And I think I did a video on that one on here as well. But to do this one here, personally, because I've always had wanted to do this, and I'm going to start doing some books like this, some older books, and talking about them. Then this other guy, he does newer books and sometimes older books. I'm probably going to be doing more older books and a little bit of newer books if they deserve to be showed like this, like I'm doing it now. But this tour guide is actually a gorgeous guide, and I don't think there we go. That's a good view of the light. Only many people have this book, not many. I haven't seen it flown around in comic book community. Haven't seen it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna say it's a hard to find book. You can find it, but the question is, what condition will you find it in? When I got this book from a buyer, and he sold it off eBay, and this book cost me $40, $40. And I've seen some others on eBay where the cover was banged up. It wasn't this smooth looking like this one here. See, this one is extremely smooth. This can be graded. This is probably a 9.8, 9.9. I'm gonna go with 9.9 because there is no marks or stress on this one. This is kind of like an uncirculated book, is what it really is. And to have this book in my hands and in good condition is beautiful. This is one of many books I have in good condition like this right here. And they ain't all cardstock leather with the foil name. Just some ordinary comic books with better looking spines, corners, and the sides of the book, and no marks or scratches on the cover front and back at all. And this one here has no scratches on the book whatsoever. It's in modern bagging, and this book I'm going to have graded at some point in time. But like I said, if you guys are interested in the Deathmate series, you can find the Deathmate series if you choose to. But like I said, so some of the Deathmate series is the foil. See, they all foil covers except for a few of them. That's why it's only 6 books. I think 3 of them are foil, 3 of them are cardstock, and the foil ones are kind of hard to maintain a full ass condition. So that's why you don't hardly see many people do Deathmate videos. But I'm going to upload one at some point on this channel. I'm When I do, you'll see what I mean about a full condition. Cause some of the Deathmate books I have, some of them are in good condition, some are not. Some got some little ticks in some of them, but they are in. I'm gonna say very. I'm gonna say fine. I'm not fine. I'm gonna say very fine. I'm gonna say fine to the very fine condition. I put it that way. Those 6 Deathmate books, they are fine plus to very fine condition. All majority of them, but you'll see what I mean at some point in time. But to have this book here, like I said, it's great and it is in great condition. I'm not gonna have no signature on this book, no signature whatsoever, because I like the way it looks. And if to have it graded and to have it put inside of a flat case, it'll give the book some beauty. Cause the back of the book is also the same cover as the front. So just so you know. Cause when I bought it, I had a chance to get it out of here and see what it really looked like. So I had to put it back into the foil, back into the model condition, so it won't do any damage to the book while you put it in, while getting it out. But like I said, this book you can find it, but the problem is what condition will you get it in, and what condition will it come in? To have this book, like I said, I bought this from a buyer, and this buyer sold me the book for $40, and you can see why. It's a $40 book. It's worth $40. So this book will not be touched. This book will never be touched by nobody. If I ain't touching it, no one to touch this book. This book is too valuable to put in anybody's hands in this condition. So, but I should let you guys know. Hope you enjoyed this little 7-minute video. And don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe to the video. Deathmate, The Tour by Image Valiant. Hope you enjoyed this video. And I try to explain as much as I can about the Deathmate series. More to come on that. So comment, like, share, subscribe to the video. Please smash the likes for YouTube and give me the hearts on Instagram and TikTok. And I'm out of here. Peace.